Cancer, hey there. We're going to take a look at the week of November 22nd. We're talking about the week of Thanksgiving. If you're here in the States, I am the Scorpio Stellium, your no bullshit tarot card reader. Let me define for you what that means. That means that this is not going to be a woo-woo reading. This is not going to be one of those readings that you walk away from and you're like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? I don't know how to apply that to my life. That's not practical at all. This is not that way. And at the end of this reading, I'm going to do a pick a card for what message you need to hear. You're going to be doing this like, hey, what do I need to know? Now that I've heard all of this information, what do I need to know? So that'll be a pick a card. All right, so here we go, Cancer. Let's talk about you. My fellow water sign people. The Chariot, the Cancer card, right there. Right off top of the gate. And then the reverse Three of Cups right next to it, which is a Mercury in Cancer. So we've got a lot of Cancer, you, right there in the beginning of this reading. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. This is something. Okay, so we've got you here. We've got this Chariot card. We've got you trying to move forward and be successful in your emotional endeavors. We've got you trying to overcome something, but let me just say, you cannot do this in isolation. Here's the Three of Cups reversed. So I feel like you have lost some sort of relationship that was very close to you, very important to you. This person may have been a lover, but even if they were a lover, they were like a friend too. So we have somebody that was so precious to you. And you're trying to pretend, I think. And I don't know if it's pretending necessarily. You're trying to be okay. You're trying to regulate your emotions around it. But this loss is still very, very real to you. And we have Venus in Scorpio here with the Seven of Cups. This is intense emotions. The Seven of Cups, Venus in Scorpio, this is like analyzing the emotions that you have going through your head and trying to figure out what to do with them. So there's this sorting process where you're trying to look at the relationship and look at what has happened and what you're left with, and if there's anything salvageable, but you're trying to figure out what happened there. And I think there's a part of you that is looking at this through like rose-colored glasses, through a fantasy world, through what you wanted it to be instead of what it actually was. And so you're maybe remembering these times that you've had with somebody in this beautiful slant. And I'm not saying it wasn't beautiful. I'm just saying that you're choosing to look at the very ethereal, gorgeous, lovely part of the relationship now that you are struggling with this person or even in separation with this person. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is about juggling things, trying to rebalance things, trying to reorder your life. You may be having some, this can be financial too, but it's really about trying to restore your balance. Things might feel quite turbulent to you emotionally right now. And we have some reverse Three of Wands, some canceled plans, some difficulties, some hopelessness, some loss. You are really dealing with a lot of internal stuff right now. Things that you thought were going to become more, were going to lead you down this beautiful path of love and life and all these nice things. We're seeing issues here. And whether these issues are the end of the relationship or we're just struggling along the way, it can be either or. You're still struggling and there's a lot of tension here. With the Five of Wands, you have this struggle, you have this tension, you have this feeling of nothing can just like get along. Like you everything you try seems to either backfire on you or it feels like it's just you can't get things set up the way that you want them to be. And then we have the reversed Nine of Cups. So you're not having your desires met. The Nine of Cups is a wish card. It is a card of having your desires, your dreams realized, and they're not being realized. So it's like what all the things that filled you up, that made you whole, that were so important to you, Cancer, you're dealing with not having them present. And it is an emotional point. It's an emotional low for you, really. And then we have the Moon next to it. So we've got things coming up this week. We've got some emotional issues, some secrets, some things that were kept or things that were not dealt with. some even deception from others. We've got those things coming up to the surface to be dealt with. And this can be a difficult time, a time where it's hard for you to see things clearly. And so there's this needing to cut through the bullshit to see clearly what it is you're dealing with. So this can mean you're having nightmares. You're having dreams or visions about something. You are feeling this feeling of something being not quite right. Maybe feeling like somebody is not being truthful, or you're deceiving yourself, or somebody's deceiving you, whatever that is, because it's Pisces energy. It's very otherworldly, dreamy kind of stuff. And I said this wasn't going to be a woo-woo reading, but the moon is a woo-woo kind of card. You know, it's a card of all this, you know, subconscious stuff that you're dealing with. So the emotions surrounding you not getting what it is you want are coming back and back and back. And it's like this stuff that you keep trying to push down and you keep trying to have success and victory over, continue to resurface in your life no matter what you do. You're not getting away from them. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So there's some type of travel or communication. I'm feeling messages, okay? I'm feeling that this is you wanting to communicate with somebody, or somebody wanting to communicate with you. So I'm seeing here two people trying to get to one another, and there is an emotional barrier up. There is even a distance barrier. This person may not live close to you. It may be that you can't find time to talk, that every time you call them, they don't answer. You know, I'm hearing like Adele, that like hello song, you know, I must have called 1,000 times. You know, it just seems like there's a lot of blockage, but two people who very much want to communicate with each other, and you really missing somebody. I feel like you're really missing somebody. Let's clarify. Let's take a look at what else we've got here. So we're going to start by clarifying up here the Chariot. I'm going to clarify with the Thoth deck because I'm old school like that. I like the Thoth and the Rider-Waite-Smith. All these fancy decks, you know, they're cool, but I like my old school traditional decks. All right, so we've got the Emperor reverse falling out first. Not able to establish the success and victory that you want. This is the success and victory in the Emperor reverse. You're not able to establish it. You're not able to build on it. You don't feel in control. You may look like you're in control, but you don't feel emotionally like you're in control. Let's look at the reverse Three of Cups. Here's really where that relationship is. And like I said, this can be a friendship. This can be a person that you love, like not, you know, this can be platonic or romantic. But no matter what it is, there is a basis of strong friendship in it. And I think that you feel that you've lost that. You are thinking about this so much. You are dreaming about it. I feel like you're daydreaming about it a lot. You've got the daydreaming card, the Seven of Cups, and you've got the Moon, the actual literally dreaming about it. You've got both. So I have the Six of Pentacles here clarifying it. Somebody wants to reach out to somebody and make up. Somebody does. I don't know if that's you or if that's them. Somebody like wants to make up. Let's work this out kind of stuff. Okay. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the reverse Princess of Cups. Ooh, there is somebody standing in the way. There's somebody standing in the way of the making up, okay? And this is like somebody who's very, very present in either your life or the other person's life. This can be a partner. This can be, I feel like it's somebody that like controls the routines of your life. So that's why I say I feel like it can be a partner you're with now. It could be a parent. It could be, you know, anybody that has some type of control or say over your routine and your everyday life. I feel like they are either purposefully or just, there's some way that they're making it not happen. They're maybe holding you back. It may be you holding back because of them. And then I have the reverse Princess of Cups. So that's the offer of love card. Usually when it's upright, we're getting, hey, I love you. I want to tell you how much I love you. I want to send you a text message and tell you I love you and I miss you. And you're not getting that, or you're not sending that, both probably because of this other person. So we do see some interference going on here with this relationship as well. But the missing them, the daydreaming about them, it's for real. Let's see the Two of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. My bad. Totally different cards, right? Two of Pentacles. This one. You trying to rebalance and reorder after the thing that you wanted didn't happen. The plans were canceled. You're trying to close the gap here. That's what you want to do. You want to close the gap. But the struggle. And then we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here. Everything feels less. It's like the world is drained of color without this person. Everything is like black and white and grays, you know, and it just feels like, I don't even care. I don't even care because without them, it's not the same. Three of Cups. There it is again. We've got Three of Cups up here. We've got Three of Cups right here. See, nothing is the same without my person, without my best friend, without my lover, without the person that is my person. You know, it's just not, it's just not what I want. It's unhappy. Okay. And then we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands actually came out reversed when it fell on the table. So I should say the Six of Wands reversed. You're not getting the victory here that you want. It's like, you really thought that this would be forever, that they would be in your life to some degree forever. And I think you still believe that. I think that there's a part of you that's like, no, they'll come back. This will work out. Because Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, they're my soulmate. They're my best friend. They're my person that I always want in my life. They are the one that completes me. And I'm not saying that this is the person that you necessarily romantically want to be with. It could be. I mean, the Two of Cups is a very romantic card. But it could just be like a best friend that you've lost, or it could be an ex that you've lost. But there's some super duper loss there, and you thought that it was going to go on forever because the Two of Pentacles in this card in the Thoth deck, see it, the Ouroboros, the snake that bites its tail, the infinity symbol. You thought that it was going to be forever, and this separation, it affects your life in a way that nothing else does. You always think about it. See, Seven of Cups here. There's that card was up here too, represented. The Seven of Cups here in this case is like everything is bitter. You know, like I said, the world is drained of color. Like everything is bitter without them. But I also think here, see, this isn't over. This isn't over. Here's the World card. So it's showing me that this is not over. In fact, I'm feeling that this other person is doing the same thing. Yeah. Okay, and Eight of Pentacles, prudence. Okay, so this is waiting. This is being patient. You're going to have to wait and be patient because eventually, and then the Wheel of Fortune falls out. Eventually things will turn around and they will straighten out and they will go right again. Eventually they're gonna be in your life again. You're not wrong, okay? You're not wrong about their role in your life and their karmic role. And if you feel like they are a soulmate or the soulmate, whatever your terminology is, I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that to you because of the cards that I see here. And I do feel that there's gonna be a change, but you're gonna have to wait for it. It's not right now. It's not soon, honestly. You still have some time to go. Don't expect like anything to change this week. Don't expect it to change probably next week, but something's going to change. And I don't know if it's going to be on your side or if it's going to be on theirs, but something is going to change because the universe, when the universe wants something, when fate is involved, it'll knock down the doors to make it happen. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't wait for someone and stop your whole life. Because if somebody's meant to be in your life, they will be. The universe will make it happen. That's what I've come to believe. That's what I've seen in my life, and I bet you've seen it in yours too. So if you agree with me, let me know if you agree with me. All right, so while I'm shuffling, I'm going to ask you to do all those super duper annoying things that YouTubers ask you to do, but we do it because we're trying to grow. We're trying to bring you more content. We need a little love too. So show us some love, show me some love, and comment, like, subscribe, whatever it is that strikes your fancy. Now I'm going to do your pick a card. What message you need to hear right now? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, So you can pause the video if you need a second to think about it, but it's 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to jump right in. So for card number 1, it's 3 of Cups reversed. I'm telling you, this person that like was like they're your best, above everything else, they're your best friend. They're the person that you want to call at the end of the day. And it's talking about that separation again. It's talking about how much you want them in your life. And guess what? They want you in their life too. They miss you too. They think about you also all the time. And now for card number 2, the 2 of Cups. It's funny, right? It's funny because it comes up in the reading, it comes up again in my pick of cards, the 2 of Cups. This is your soulmate. It's your soulmate, and you can't stop that. You can't stop fate. You know, when you look at an astrological chart, and you look at compatibility charts, we call them synastry, like I do, and you see what you see in those charts, you realize like ain't nothing stopping that. It can be a slowdown, it can be a delay, but it's all part of the journey. Nothing's stopping it. And then card number 3, the 8 of Wands. You're getting the contact, you're getting the messages, you're getting the communication. It's coming in probably faster for you if you chose card number 3 than for those who chose 1 or 2. I think everybody's getting it, but I think if you chose the 3rd card, coming in a little bit more rapidly. So thank you for watching, Cancer. I will see you again next week.